Hello, Dennis Sellers of Maximum News on Demand here with the highlights of the news from the world of all things Apple for Wednesday, October 3rd, 2007. Last month, Apple, Ubiquity Digital, and some radio broadcasting groups unveiled the results of an industry-wide initiative to create a new free service called iTunes tagging that would enable consumers using HD radio receivers that have been equipped with a special tag button to tag songs that they hear on the FM dial for purchase via the iTunes store. Now, some major broadcasters have announced that they would be supporting iTunes tagging as part of the emerging HD radio specification. CBS Radio, Clear Channel, Cumulus, Cox, Entercom, and Greater Media said that they're in the process of installing iTunes tagging technology. As a result, consumers who wish to hear a song on their local HD radio stations and then want to preview, buy, and download it later on iTunes will soon be able to do just that with the touch of a button on an enabled HD radio receiver. JBL is working on such receivers, and you should see some arrive in time for the holiday season. Meanwhile, the fake Steve Jobs blogger who guarded his anonymity so well for so long has a book coming out November the 1st, and we'll be doing a little bit of promoting for that book. The name of the book is Options: The Secret Life of Steve Jobs. Before his secret identity was uncovered by the New York Times and unveiled, the book had planned to not mention the author's real name, which is Forbes editor Dan Lyons. He will be, however, the book is due out November the 1st, or around that date. He'll be doing a little bit of publicity and promotions, book signings in the San Francisco area, but little, if any, outside that area, simply because he and the publishing company thinks that the book, funny as it is to some of us, may be a little too insidey for much of the population outside of Silicon Valley. That's the highlights of today's Apple News. You can read all the details about these and other stories at MacsimumNews.com. We'll be back tomorrow with more highlights of Apple News. Until then, take care and be good.